I welcome you to this session of ISO 9001-2015, and today we are going to talk about clause number 10.2.2. So as usual, first of all, I'll read out the requirement to you as given in the standard. Clause 10.2.2, the organization shall retain documented information as evidence of A and B. There are 2 points in this. A, the nature of the nonconformity and any subsequent action taken, and B, results of any corrective action. So that's all. This is a very small clause, and now let us talk about it in more detail. Well, the clause is about the action on nonconformity observed. So the very first action is that the organization shall retain documented information. That means the records of whatever we have come across during the nonconformity shall be maintained as evidence of nature of nonconformity. What was the nature of the nonconformity? Whether it was dimensionally not okay, or material wise not okay, or maybe some other reason. So whatever is the reason, nature of nonconformity has to be described, and any subsequent action taken. What is the correction and corrective action we have taken? See, there are two kinds of actions in this. When a nonconformity is observed, we normally take we normally do the correction. Correction means correcting the situation at that point of time. And corrective action is taking action so that the nonconformity does not repeat itself. I'll give you a simple example. Suppose we are traveling in our car, and the exhaust pipe, or no, not the exhaust, the coolant pipe that bursts. So the coolant flows out and our car heats up and we have to stop. Now this is a nonconformity because car has stopped. So we check what has happened, and we ultimately find that the coolant pipe has burst. So we call the mechanic, replace the coolant pipe, fill in the coolant again, and start the car. Now this is the correction. We have done the correction, and now the car has started again, and we can continue on our journey. But this is not the corrective action. Corrective action will be that the nonconformity does not recur. So we have to examine why this happened, and ultimately we find that for a long time we had not sent the car for servicing, because during servicing all these things are checked, and if the pipe is having some cracks, the coolant pipe is having some cracks, etc., then they normally change during the servicing. So that is the correction that we have to carry out. Corrective action, that we replace the pipe during servicing, and then after the servicing, when we receive the car, it is not going to fail on the way. So that is the corrective action. We have taken an action so that in future our car will not stop on the way, because in time we have changed the coolant pipe, and it is not going to burst. It is not going to burst out of turn, and while we are on a journey. So you have understood the difference between the correction and corrective action. Correction is to correct the situation at that point of time so that you are again able to move further. And corrective action is at ensuring that we take action so that in future this thing does not happen while we are in action. So this is the difference between the correction and corrective action. So these are the two things for which we have to take action, and we have to maintain the records according to this clause. And this is a very small clause. I hope you have understood this requirement fully and completely. But by any chance, if there is anything which is not clear to you, please give your comment below this video and I will try to explain to you once again. And if you are liking my videos, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues who are also working in the field of ISO, whether in your organization or elsewhere, so that they can also take advantage of the clarifications that we give during description of this particular clause, explanation of this particular clause. So thank you very much, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon, because if you press the bell icon and if you have subscribed to my channel, then as soon as I load my video, the information will reach you well in time, and you will be able to see my video without any delay. So thank you very much, and we meet on next Sunday with the last clause of this particular standard, which is continual improvement, clause number 10.3. Okay, thank you very much. See you again. Bye bye.